I decided to challenge myself by trying to eat completely clean for a week. I followed this set of rules, and this is my before video. Now, it's not that I'm unhappy with how I look, I just wanted to test to see if it made a difference. So here's the shopping list I used and followed and ate only these things, but allowed myself one treat a day. Whilst I talk about my experience, I've put together a compilation of meal ideas for what I ate over the 7 days. So before this challenge, my eating wasn't necessarily the healthiest. I would eat anything as long as it fit my macros. So I would eat frozen food and everything processed. So this was a nice change for me to see how my body would react and if it would make a difference on my workouts and how I felt about myself in general. So one of the things that I noticed was that mentally I just felt a lot better. Knowing that I was eating good food and healthy food, it just made me feel a lot happier when I was making it and eating it, and how I felt afterwards as well. I noticed that I had a lot more energy as well. Just throughout the day, I was feeling less tired. I had more energy when I was doing my workouts, when I was doing my university work, just in general. Normally, halfway through the day, I would feel so tired, I would just crash. And when I started eating a lot healthier, on the second to third day, I really noticed that this went away. So that was really interesting. My skin cleared up as well. So normally I would see a few little marks on my face, and throughout the week they just started disappearing and went away. And my skin was a lot less oily. A weird thing that I noticed was that during my workouts, I had an extra boost of energy halfway through, where normally I would start to feel tired and wouldn't want to carry on. So having that extra boost really made me push myself in my workouts. I noticed that after each meal that I didn't feel overly full, which was really helpful in making sure I didn't feel lazy or tired afterwards and would still have the energy to carry on doing my work or doing a workout, which would normally happen after I ate. I did allow myself to have one treat a day. Now, this treat felt like a reward for my hard work, for eating so clean and doing my workouts and doing my uni work. So that was really nice, which I didn't feel before, because I would eat these treats whenever I felt like. So they didn't really feel like a reward. But during this week, they did. So that really helped to boost my motivation in doing these things. Now I'm going to talk about the negatives. So I couldn't stop thinking about cookies. They are my favorite treat, but because I wasn't allowed to have them and I knew I couldn't just go and have them whenever I wanted, that would take over my mind that I really wanted a cookie and I couldn't stop thinking about it. Alongside that, I did feel very restricted because I knew I couldn't just eat what I wanted to. I had to follow a set of rules. So it made it feel like a chore, and I so nearly gave up because of how restricted I felt. But I powered through because I knew that this was good for me. I did find that I was hungrier than usual, so I would be eating snacks a lot more. Obviously healthy snacks, but I would eat more snacks because in between meals I would feel hungry. I was constantly thinking about food, which I know is so unhealthy for your mind. So I would say there's definitely positives and negatives to eating like this all the time and following a set of rules. So in conclusion, I am going to carry on eating these meals, but take away the restriction. I'm going to allow myself to eat a cookie whenever I want to, because it makes it harder to carry on with having these restrictions. So thank you for watching and listening, and I hope that you enjoyed and actually learned something from this.